I'm back on the President Grant out here this evening. Calling CQDX, calling CQDX. How about that 251's California Skipshooter? Do you get a copy on 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? We hear you out there.
Good to pick you up on the frequency. Mercy sakes alive. I didn't realize I had my rotor box turned off, so I thought I was pointed out to the out to the east, but I was actually pointed to the west, and I could hear people pretty good, and I actually made a contact out to Louisiana, and I was going, I wonder why these guys can't hear me too good. I mean, they're sounding like cotton picking, alligator stations. A big mouse, I could hear them, but they couldn't hear me. I said, what the hell? So I turned on my box, and the LEDs came on. I said, oh my God, no wonder. I pointed out to the west, for God's sake. Alrighty, well listen, you folks have a good evening. Old Skipshooter 251 kicking back.
Calling CQDX. How about the 251 California Skipshooter, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? We're waving on back. You're slamming 30 out here tonight. I want to let you know, I hope my beam is working. I finally got this beam back on the air about a week ago. It's been down for about a month on the coax I told you, the tree land on my house.
I got you about 10 over S9. You want to try channel 36? I don't want to tie up this frequency any longer.
Okay, we'll go to channel 36.
They'll pick you up, I think it was 362. 362, 251.
Yeah, this is 362, that's me.
Yeah, Roger, where are you at? I think I've spoken with you before, right?
Yeah, you spoke with me many times on my video gates. It's 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee. It's Richie on the President Grant this evening. We talked about the Quad 5 a while back. It was a couple months ago.
Yeah, Roger, how you doing today, Richie?
Doing okay, and we're on a live video gate on my live stream. You should check it out. It looks pretty cool right now. And I took a lot of work at this on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. I'm going to let you know my tree landed on my house back in July, and my dad was in the hospital for these almost 8 days that year. So I got my beam back on the air about a week ago. I had to replace the RG58 coax, but the RG213 is okay, but it bent my mass pole, but it's still okay on the system.
Oh, Roger that. Well, I'll tell you what, Richie, so are you telling me that the tree fell on your house and it hurt your dad?
No, it didn't hurt my dad, but we're okay. It didn't destroy my house. It just landed on one of my mule tape type ropes, and it bent my beam antenna, but it didn't broke the beam antenna. It bent it toward the west. That's what it did, but it's still kind of straight, and it's looking pretty good. At least it's on the right direction, 270 west. So lucky it didn't took down the pole.
All right, Richie. So what did you say? You just put up a beam recently?
No, I did not. I had to replace my coax that ripped out of the wall when the tree landed on here. Not the RG213, it was the RG58. I had to get another one for that one.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so that tree just came awful close. Did it actually land on your house?
Yeah, it was my radio. You should be able to see it on YouTube, the video back in July, but it was a Bradford tree.
Oh my God, so what, it crushed your house and crushed your radio room?
No, it didn't crush the radio room. It was lucky. It was lucky it did not. It was the top of the tree, and it only landed on the ring gutter. That's the only thing. It bent the ring gutters. That's all the worst thing it did.
Oh, you looked down on that one. Is it a two-story or single-story house?
A single-story house.
Oh, Roger that. My God almighty. Boy, you got lucky on that one.
Yeah, lucky it didn't smash it. It only broke the mule tape. The one had that antenna in the tree, but it was like over 4,000 pounds, it looked like.
Yeah, right, Richie. Anytime you got a big tree that's going to come anywhere near the house and hit the house, it's never any good. And, I mean, it could have been a lot worse, I guess. Could have been a bigger tree and much heavier and could have crushed the roof down.
Yeah, it's actually a sunroom I'm on. It has a lot of big, nice, heavy type metal roof. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's pretty damn good. That's always great. So, how high do you have your antenna?
Still at 22 feet on the beam antenna and 21 feet. But I got another RG58K I bought about a month ago, but mostly it didn't work out very well, but I'll keep it for a spare. But I'm actually running an RG58 Radio Shack cable the same way I did before with all the other coaxes in here.
Yeah, Roger that. What radio are you talking on right now?
I'm talking on the President Grant 1 from the 70s, the one we talked back a few months ago. And the same beam antenna with the 2-pin with the Turner Plus 2.
Oh, Roger, so that must be the President Grant, the unit in chassis with the UPD-858.
That is right, correct. And I made a few nights, about 6 days ago, I talked to Tasmania, Australia, one of the needle bender guys down there, and I was hitting like a solid 6 between almost 4 on him, but he was coming loud and clear a few nights ago.
That's a great sounding old radio. I got the same kind of radio, same chassis, made in Japan, the Realistic Radio Shack TRC 458 with the UPD 858. It's fully modified, but they're hell of a good. They have the click-clack relay, so when you key up, when you first key up, you hear the click, and you unkey, it goes clack.
Oh, that's pretty cool. And I'm sure you can hear me on the live stream this evening. It's got some pretty cool logos I did. I found this software by accident when I was doing my Beaminton, when I was doing all the thing like that. And it was actually called OBS software. It's a pretty cool thing. You can do a lot of stuff with it on your computer.
Yeah, Roger. Well, Richie, I was just wondering if I'm thinking properly about the radio that you have. It has relays, right? So you hear when you key up the mic and unkey, do you hear a click clack, click clack?
No, I don't hear it on the speaker. I just only hear. I actually can hear the relay inside the radio when I'm close to it, but I'm far away. I don't hear the relay, but the relay is still working good. And that's only on the Cobra 139 when you hear the relay.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the Washington. If it was one of the older ones with the unit in UPD 858 chassis. It usually, most all those ones that have the UPD 858, the Cobra 139 XLRs, the Realistic TRC 457, 449, 458s, and some Washington bass, and there's another handful of other radios that had the UPD 858. They all had the click-clack relays in them.
Yeah, this one has a relay. All of them do have. And there's someone selling one of my Cobra 139 radios. It has the same modified 40-channel system like I have, and it's actually on eBay. There's a guy out of Florida selling it. The Cobra 139 40-channel modified crystal. It's the Betacom. Very rare. You don't see these every day. I actually showed it on a few of my live streams the last few weeks, and I did a 7-hour live stream on the Skip, and I showed the eBay of the week of the radios on eBay on the computer, and people can actually see it.
Oh, roger that, yeah. I had a Cobra 139 XLR that I fully rebuilt, but I had this other one. I have two of them. I have two Realistic TRC 458s. I sure the hell didn't need another, 858 chassis. I even have another one for parts, so I have three TRC 458s. One for parts, one other one's a reference radio, the one that I play with. And, it's not as pretty as this one that I have in the middle. I'm not talking on it right now, but it's right here on my roll top desk. That one's really nice. It's like brand new. And, but I like the old Realistic TRC 458s, man. They got some of the best cooling out of any radio. They got slots on the cover for cooling and on the back. So, heat rises, and especially if you hook it up to AC/DC and you're using the power supply, on the wall when you plug it in, there's a transformer inside, a voltage regulator, and a rectifier that's heat sinked inside there. Creates quite a bit of juice, quite a bit of heat. When the juice is going through and it's pulling a little bit of amperage, it's creating quite a bit of heat in there. I mean, these radios can kind of handle, for the most part, handle it because they got good cooling. Even though I've got two fans inside of it, but I don't use the power, even though the power supply works perfectly good. I don't use the power supply in the radio just to keep it extra cool. I use an Astron 35 amp because it's an AC/DC radio. You can either plug it into the wall or you can hook it up direct to a DC voltage. So that's what I did, and it just runs way, way cooler. Plus I got two fans in it. Damn thing's gonna last forever.
That's pretty cool, modified radio. You should do some videos on YouTube about it. People actually like it.
Oh yeah, I know. If they saw my modification, they'd go. And don't get me wrong, the power supply works, perfectly fine. It's just that I know for a fact that the whole side of the radio where the power supply and the transformer is, it gets really damn hot after you're talking on it for an hour or so. It's creating quite a bit of heat, within the radio. Well, I'll tell you one thing right now: electrolytic capacitors do not like a lot of heat. You're going to break them down a lot quicker if you put heat inside your radio. So I fan all my radios. All my radios have been modified, for skip shooting. And at the same note, I fan. If it didn't have a fan, it has a fan on it. I usually use an external speaker and put a speaker a fan in the place of the speaker, and I put a fan on the heat sink. So these radios stay really cool all the time because when 0251 puts the hammer down, he puts the hammer down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I try to keep it last long and cool. But also, I got a new radio during this week. It was about a month ago. I got it from Phone Farm Money, but this guy offered me for $67 for a 40-channel modified Robin 123B, which I have it on my videos on YouTube. You should check it out. I just have to get some caps replaced on. I'm trying to find the caps for that, but it still works okay. But I got a good deal on it for $73 on eBay. It came free shipping with it.
Oh wow, which radio is that?
A Robin 123B. It's a 23-channel, but it's actually a 40-channel modified system. No switches in it.
Oh wow, yeah, what a trip. Yeah, the oldie but goodie. Is that in that sideband, right?
It doesn't do sidebands AM. It's all tube radios. It's like the old Tube Radio Network, the Green Robin radios.
Oh, okay, so you're strictly using it on AM?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. And I actually saw someone had a good deal on it, and he offered me a deal on for $67. I couldn't refuse that. I got it for $73 for free shipping. Not bad for this radio, but it just needs some cap repairs. That's all it is. Because one of those caps went up when I tried to transmit, but I have to get a microphone for this thing.
Yeah, Roger, so you don't even know if it works?
Oh, it does work. It turns on and everything. And I have talked through one of my other radios when it comes in kicked on a different channel. I've done some tests on a video on my YouTube a few weeks ago. You should see it.
So is it in pretty good shape?
Yeah, it's in really excellent shape. It's the only thing it doesn't have that little side thing, but it's got this 40-channel thing in the middle with the knob. That's all it is. It's all crystals built into it, and it's all tubes.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, wow, what a trip. Well, it sounds to me like you're starting to collect some radios.
Yeah, that's what it is. It could be one of those Beacoms and one of those Robins. That's what it is. Very rare. You don't see these all the time, but I took some videos of it and took inside videos of that when I got it.
That sounds cool, man. Yeah, I'm not much of a, I've never done the YouTube before, and I'm not really into computers, but it sounds to me like you got it down.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, and I'm doing good on live streams. I can actually run this on a laptop or just do my cell phone thing, but I'm running one of my brother's cell phones he gave me a while back. I'm actually running with the OSP software at the same time. It's running Wi-Fi downstairs. That's all it's doing, but at least this thing is doing good on the live stream. It's got my UDX logo on it, and it's got the location of Knoxville, Tennessee with the cool maps on it, and everybody can see it on that one.
Yeah, Roger, so you putting out some YouTubes out there?
Yes, I've been putting on a lot of YouTubes for the last couple weeks, and sometimes I do live streams. It depends on what I have to do on that.
Oh, Roger, sounds to me like you're having a good time.
Yeah, I had a good time. Last night we had New Zealand that came in, the Victor Mike 00. I talked to him on Channel 38 last night. He came in pretty good for a couple minutes.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah. No, they've been coming in quite a bit lately, and I take it all the way out to around Knoxville, Tennessee. You probably get them right when it's getting right after it got dark, right?
Yeah, I usually get them at dark really late, and I had it almost to 1 in the morning. I think Skip died around 12 o'clock last night, sometimes 10, depends on the thing. I've seen it all the way to 1 in the morning one time. I'm over in a town called Rockwood, Tennessee, outside of Knoxville.
Oh, that's Roger on there. Well, it sounds to me like we still got a little bit of condition, so I was going to go around the dial and see if I can make a couple more contacts. We're about 25 minutes to 6 o'clock in the evening coming up. Right now it's in the afternoon, but we're going to come up in 25 minutes. Will be evening at 6 o'clock, and that's usually around dinner time. I usually go downstairs. I'm upstairs in the radio room, but I just got up there. I've been working all day around the house today. I did all the yard and a bunch of trimming and manicuring and all kinds of stuff around the house, so I put a full day in today. So I just got in here about half an hour ago or so, and I thought I'd give it a go and make a couple quick contacts there and see what we can do there, Richie. But really nice talking with you, buddy. I just going to go around the dial and see what else I can make contacts before the day is over.
Yeah, it's been a bad month for me so far. I actually turned 45 a couple weeks ago on the 3rd, but my dad's birthday was yesterday, and my dad was in the hospital during the month of July for at least for about 8 days. They saved his life because they had to remove a kidney stone down where below, but he's doing okay now so far.
Well, that's good. Well, God bless him. I hope you guys do good out there. Richie, I think I heard a QSK on the side, but hey, Richie, have yourself a good night, man. After you, we're going to let this other guy have it.
All right, have a good one out there, California Skipshooter 251. Have a good one. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee. 73. We'll talk again soon.
73's all the best to you and your family out there. I'll catch you later, Richie. 251. 51 Henry, California, clear on the side.
That was a great conversation, guys.
Stand up.
Okay, I'll touch it. How was that?
Man, it feels good not to be alone. Well, we almost got the numbers on that one, but that's okay. That's all right. 191 Mobile standing by Lake Dalton, Nevada. Cruising 16 pills on the low. Bye.
Sorry about that, Ray.
So guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner. I actually think that I'm done. I had to do something with my laptop, dropped it on the floor.
I still feel good.
It was the thing that...
No, we didn't make that one. That's okay. We didn't make that one. That's okay. That's all right. Plenty more out there. 191 Mobile. Lake Dalton, Nevada, clear. Standing by.
And it's doing pretty good right now. I had to use some duct tape to hold that together, so everything's okay with the USB laptop.
What kind of condition is your condition in? No conditions, no contact. Not that time. That's okay. That's all right. 191 Mobile, Lake Dalton, Nevada.